See that guy standing over there against the red Corvette? That's me. My name is Michael Moore. I followed in my family's footsteps and became a notorious gangster on the streets of LA. Even though since I was a little kid, I felt that the monarch of the family, Ducky Moore, may not be my real father. You see, Ducky Moore had a son that was older than me and younger than my sister. So how could that be? I couldn't figure that out even as a little kid. But I didn't let that bother me, cause Ducky was a real player. He was an ex-Harlem Globetrotter. Now Dad was running his own number business on the streets of Cleveland with his childhood friend Don King. As time went on, that voice in my head kept getting louder. Kept telling me somebody was trying to pull something on me. I needed to find out what was going on. Here's my story.
I'm sure there was many great times before I could remember. Like the one of me, my mom, and my sister standing outside the projects on Central. But for me, my day started.
We lived downstairs here with my Aunt May, and she was taking care of my grandmother's Ducky. She was taking care of Ducky's mother, Hattie, who had had a stroke. So it was my Aunt May, Ducky's sister, his mother, Hattie, my mom, me, and Denise, and sometime my cousin Bobby come by. So it was crowded there on Ashbury. On South Boulevard. But the lady upstairs, Miss Barrett, she lived up here in the left-hand corner. She told my mother that she would help take care of me while my mother looked for work. And she said she would also take care of my sister. But my mother felt it was a generous offer, and she asked Miss Barrett, if you could take care of Mike, that would really help. So I wound up staying upstairs with Miss Barrett, and eventually May and my mom, they all moved away, but I wound up staying here. This is where it started for me. This is my beginnings. What I am now is what you see there. So we had a good time here. I'm going to tell you that Miss Barrett had 2 daughters. I don't have a picture of both of them, but here's one here, Roberta. She is seen in the picture here with her son David, and they're at a birthday party that I had right after I moved out to the project. So this is shortly after I moved away, but I'm showing you the picture just to try to get you familiar with the people I came up with. So you got Miss Barrett here sitting on the left. That's my cousin Bobby. That's Bernice. That's Ducky's girl after my mom. He had a baby with this lady Louise, and that's all got it ticking for me, but that's later on in the story. So what's happening now is that I'm staying with Miss Barrett. My mom is gone, and Miss Barrett's daughter T, who was just about a year older than me, she started calling me Boo, like Casper the Friendly Ghost. She said I was so pale that I reminded her of a ghost, so they called me Boo. And one time I was going to the grocery store, and her mother Pumpkin, who I hung out with, Pumpkin, she liked to hang out. Roberta had a job. She worked for the phone company. Pumpkin was out there in the street. She was dating some players and some stuff like that, but she was a sweetheart. She always, whoever she was dating, she tried to get them to take us, the kids, her daughter, me, and sometimes David, but he was a baby, but any other kids in the block, she tried to get that guy to load us up in his car and take us out, to the fountains, to Liberty Boulevard, to the circus, wherever. She was just a good lady, and God bless her. Who knows? So, they was calling me Boo, and Pumpkin said, we gonna walk up to the corner store on 105, but it was during the riot. So she was saying that because of my light skin, it may be a problem, because the Black Panthers and the Black Nationalists, that's what was in Cleveland. she said that they might perceive me to be something other than what I was. So she had asked me to learn the phrase, the Muslim phrase, Asalaka Linkum and Linkum Salam. And here I am, I'm 4 years old, 4 or 5, but I know this phrase, I know the Muslim phrase that the Greek, a Muslim player in the street. So she said just because my name was Casper and I was the friendly ghost, I still needed to be able to protect myself by knowing the right things to say. So we did go to the corner store, which, you know, I knew everybody else. This is my neighborhood, 105 South Boulevard. They call me Boo. Everybody called me Boo. People still call me Boo to this day. So I think I'm the original Boo. I know a lot of people say, hey, Boo, hey, Boo. So we over there on South Boulevard. Everything is good. And my mom called me eventually one day, and she said that it was time for me to go to school, that I was gonna come there with her. And that was a sad day for me because all I knew was South Boulevard. We had built go-karts in the back, y'all, you know, on them back steps back there. We raced go-karts on 102nd. I mean, who does that, man? But we were doing it, and so it was a sad day for me. And that's where the next chapter of my book. That's where I go to George. That's when my mom met her new boyfriend, and he helped us out. Things started changing for me. Started looking up. So go ahead, subscribe to my channel. If you like the video, I'm coming back with the next chapter. You can get my book. It's in Amazon right now, Amazon Direct. And we love you. Stay cool, stay tight, stay boogie man. This is the boogie man. Boo. Yeah.
They can't look me in the face. I can feel them hesitate, but I ain't got no time to waste. I'm gonna shoot them from the waist and hope that I don't catch a case. I've been breaking out my cage just to let out all this rage. I've been on a different mission. Come with me and I can make you free. That's my mission, I'm on it like why you tripping. My keys and the ignition, I'm ready for my decision. I'm ready and with ambition. I'm seeing the things I'm missing. I'm breaking all the encryption, my money, power, and vixens. I'm on the path to great. Got it now, but had to wait. I need a crib that come with space and a girl who got some taste. See the devil, we gon' race. That shit I smoke was lace. Doing more, I race the stakes. They can't look me